between the Los Angeles Chargers and these guys defending their home turf. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first. Action in this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. He's looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And it sets up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Into a crowd, and the defender comes up with it. And the Chargers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. It's cut. That's Mike Williams. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Motion man sent left. 3rd down, give to Hampton. Escapes a defender. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sound? A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Harris. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He rolls to his right. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. Not even a throwaway. That's going to count as a sack.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Lambricocchi with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right near the 25-yard line. The Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Baker now from the gun. To his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. That's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Houston in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Working quickly here.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Baker throwing again. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Mayfield. Rolling left, buying some time. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
Hurry, hurry! Alert, alert! King! Up! Hey, alert 33! What's that?
Throwing again. It's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, it's Jalen Reagor. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. 2nd and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he's hoping for good results on his first look of the night. Kick is away and really up there trying to pin them deep. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Run. 20! Point it right. Done!
From the gun, Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And no gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. They're to the 45. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first.
Regular. 180! Hey, real. Hurry!
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
20-yard line.
180! Up!
From the red zone now. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Are you kidding?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Hey, alert 33. 6. 180.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Run. Hurry! Point it right. Start.
Here's Mayfield. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
On third down, Herbert. He finds Johnston. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chargers will have a first.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Now Herbert to throw. Downfield, and he has McConkey. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Hey, go lock. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. 5-9.
Herbert on 1st down. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dicker tacks on the extra points. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They're looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the second half is underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He puts some juice on the deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Black Knights are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw to the left is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Black Knights start the second half with some needed points. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. It's big time.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
14. Black Knights 9.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch, so give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Herbert. He sends this one to the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers hold an 11-point advantage. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers push the lead up to 12. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Tucker now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Baker now from the gun. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Chargers parlay the interception into points. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, buddy.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Tucker now on the return. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And they steal it back on the return. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Chargers keeping the pedal forward and adding 6 more. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
These guys take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Regular. 180. Hurry. Run. Alert.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now they face second down.
This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
King. Run, run, run. No. Off.
Here's Baker. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you can score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge results for your team.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has a man. It's Tyler Conklin. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Tight end going in motion here. Herbert from the gun. Launches one deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. McConkey's got it again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Harris. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to fourth and goal.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete. In that close in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
180! Hey, alert! Done!
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
28 yards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, Mayfield splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's going to be their ball as we start the fourth, but this game may already be too far out of reach. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Baker. On the move, headed right. Trey Tucker makes the play. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier. So he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. It's a 21-yard gain, and it sets up a Houston first.
At the 13-yard line.
Set. Alert, alert. Run. 20. Point it right, point it right, point it. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. The Black Knights now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Rager with the return here. Good work so far. He's got room. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to Hampton. He breaks the tackle, and they bring him down around the 34. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Shotgun gain to Hampton. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stops. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 19. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Black Knights will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there. Heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Real. Regular. Run.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here's Baker to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be fourth down, Buck. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, up. Hey, alert, 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 alert. King, king, king. Pistol. Alert, 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 alert. Attack.
Desperation time here on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Len McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Black Knights just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Bring it in. Here we go. Jack. 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
First throw for the backup now. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
19 Lions.
Here's O'Connell to the air. All in left side. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st down, O'Connell. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Trying to set this up quick.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
Another throw for O'Connell. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. He can't hang on to the pass. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. put a bow on this one.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Go.
They're going to pass it here. Throwing deep for the end zone. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Hey, ram.
Putting the tight end in motion. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Baylor tight. Ray. 21.
They snap it to Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers keep running away with this. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue adding on to that lead. Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Return starts at the 3. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, O'Connell. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw and force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Rising, throwing it away. There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. O'Connell. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down. They'll go. O'Connell. He connects downfield. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
On 1st down, O'Connell. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. The Black Knights making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Rager with the return here. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the